What's up, guys? I got 5 tips for you to not gain weight during the holiday season. Number one, do more cardio. So, what does that mean? If you're not currently doing cardio, add a session, a couple sessions, 2 to 3 sessions, 20 to 30 minutes, I would say. Low steady stuff. Like on the treadmill, incline, maybe like a speed of 3 or something like that. During that week that you're gonna have your meal, whether it's Thanksgiving, which is coming up this week, Christmas. There's other holidays as well, but New Year's. If you're currently doing cardio, add more time to that cardio. So you can add in another session. So if you're doing 3 times a week cardio, see if you can add that fourth. All right, and it would help out depending on when you're gonna have your meal, your holiday meal. If it's at lunch time, if it's early afternoon, I would say if it's around lunchtime, do your cardio in that morning. Do an extra session in that morning. If it's more towards late afternoon, evening, then add in, do a cardio session the day after. All right. Tip number 2, training timing. Typically, if you can, I know it's hard because it is the holiday. Try to train right before you're going to have your holiday meal. So if you're having turkey dinner, Thanksgiving dinner, try and train. Maybe 3 hours before, I would say, depending on how long you train, and then that way that'll be your meal after training. Your replenish all that stuff with glycogen levels and get your protein in there, right? So don't have any shakes, don't have any post workout snack. That will be your meal. To get all your protein and nutrients back into you. Tip number 3, you should always be drinking water, but this time drink more water. Part of the reason is when you have these holiday meals and a turkey store bought, or if the ham store bought, or the duck, whatever you're having, and the sides too, and the sweets. Typically that's loaded with extra sodium that your body's going to digest. So you want to flush that out as much as you can by drinking extra water that day. All right, and you should be drinking water regardless, a lot of water. Number 4, this is a pretty good one. It's a tough one. I would say this is probably the toughest one to do. It's portion control. All right. Now the cardio is fairly simple. Okay, I'll add the extra 20 minutes on the treadmill or bicycle or jog, for extra 20 minutes. An extra session there. Drink more water, simple, right? Along with training. If you can train that day, training closer to that when you're going to eat, before you're going to eat. The portion control. So what does that mean? So you have your plate, all right. You have your protein, pretty much filling up about 2/3 of the plate, I would say. All right. So you're eyeballing, unless you are going to weigh out everything. However, that's difficult because then you got to figure out all the macros, how everything was cooked, which could be difficult since a lot of people go out to other people's houses, family, and whatnot, and you kind of want to be a gym head, weighing out everything and asking what's in it, and going to MyFitnessPal. Time to relax, be with your family and then enjoy the holiday. Anyhow, portion control. So going back, 2/3 of the plate, right? Whether it's ham, turkey, chicken, duck, whatever, is your proteins right here. Stay away from. This is sort of an extra tip. Stay away from the sauces. Cranberry sauce, loaded with sugar. Any glazes, for hams and gravies, with the fats. Stay away from that stuff. Now your sides, right? So you have stuffing, you have sweet potatoes, you have green bean casserole, you have mashed potatoes, all that stuff. Carb and fat heavy, right? Limit those as much as you can. All right. I'm not saying don't have any of it. Enjoy yourself. Just limit yourself as much as you can. Limit the portion. So 2/3 of your plate visually should be loaded with your protein. Right, the other third with your sides. All right, so if there's an actual side that you can go without and you choose to take one side only, that's fine. Just remember to keep it in that 1/3 section of the plate. All right, it doesn't mean pile it up so you have a tower of mashed potatoes on that 1/3. Just keep it under control, which is, again, it's hard. Everything smells good, especially on Thanksgiving when everything's been cooking for the whole day. So that's tip number 4. Tip number 5, intermediate fasting. So what is intermediate fasting? Basically, what you're going to do is once you have your last meal for, let's say, Thanksgiving is always a Thursday, so let's say if your last meal on Wednesday, let's say you had dinner at 7 o'clock. You're not going to eat until your holiday meal is. So if your meal is afternoon, great, or if it's lunchtime, great. If it's later at nighttime, then it's going to be a little tougher. But hey, you're not going to eat, and basically what you're going to do is have your body start using fat, basically energy throughout the day. And you may be really, if you never done intermittent fasting, what's going to happen is you're going to feel really hungry, first off. And number two, you're going to have low energy, all right? So to combat both, there's caffeine that helps with that, from coffee, tea. You could take pre-workout, I guess, which may help. Caffeine pills. Just don't go crazy with the caffeine. Obviously you guys need to know your limits and intolerance with the caffeine level. So those are 5 tips. Hope those help. And I use those 5 tips myself when I'm gonna have a cheat meal. I'll do like intermittent fasting the day before when I have that cheat meal. When I'm cutting, obviously I'm not cutting now. However, I will be doing pretty much all that stuff. I'm fortunate enough where I can work out Thanksgiving morning, and then have dinner, dinner, 5-6 o'clock or so at nighttime. So I'll be intermittent fasting there, along with doing cardio that Thursday morning, and then probably do a light workout session, and then I'll be good to go. So I don't plan on gaining any weight. All right. So look at the scale on Friday, the day after Thanksgiving. I shouldn't be any heavier than when I woke up at the day before. So 5 tips. Hope those help. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button, like button. If there's any additional tips you'd like to share, comment below. Follow me on all social media outlets. Those links are in the description box. Thanks for watching. Until next time, peace.